What's up, people? This is your boy Kublak back here with another video. I know it's been a long time without seeing you guys, and I want to know how you guys have been this past few days, this past week. On my side, I have been great. Oh, and by the way, something new, I have created a new TikTok account, so I will put the link in the description so that you can go check out my TikTok. I'm trying to create some content over there because I'm new, so I'm exploring. Yeah, so going on with the tutorials about Adobe Lightroom. So today is going to be the last of the steps of editing your photos in Adobe Lightroom. So it's going to be the step which is called exporting, and this is going to be a short one because we have already seen a lot of stuffs, and exporting just like a few clicks and a few perks about it. So we're gonna see about that. So intro. Okay, so welcome back to the marvelous world of Adobe Lightroom. Okay, so far we have covered 3 steps, which are the major steps: correction, color grading, and finishing. So today this one's gonna be real short. It is gonna be about the last step, exporting. So what you wanna do when you have finished editing your photo, come here up on this tab and click on File, and then you'll see this option called Export, or you can just click on Ctrl Shift and E and it will open the export window. So we have export location, file naming, video, file settings. We have all these categories right here. In export location, this drop down menu will determine where your photos will be placed after they get exported. So you can choose a specific folder, same folder as the original photo. You can choose anything you want, but I choose to select this one, choose folder later, because when I export photos, it will allow me to choose where I put the photos, which means I can create a new folder and save them there after I have already selected all the other settings right here. So I choose on export to choose folder later. And on file naming, it determines the name of your file after it gets exported. I don't use that, I just leave it. Video, I don't use that. File settings, okay, here you want to make sure your image format is JPEG, and quality I chose 80% because, you know, if you leave it at 100%, your image is gonna be exported, but it will have a lot of megabytes. That's when you find someone has a photo and it's like 10 or 11 or 20 megabytes if you have edited your raw image. So when you decrease the quality by 20%, when you decrease your quality and make it like 80, 70, like between 70 and 80, it means you will have your photo in high quality but with a much compressed size. You get it? Means your photo will have all the details in it, but it will be like 2, 3 or 4 megabytes. So yeah. And also make sure your color space is set to sRGB, because sRGB is the most common color space which can be viewed on all of the screens. Okay, so file sizing, I don't use that. If you want to use it, it's like cropping before exporting, you know. And output sharpening, it's adding some sharpness after you have done editing before exporting. Metadata is the information that are within the photo, not the image, but the name of the camera, the person who took it, the copyright, the information of the location, all of those things. And watermarking, this one here is interesting. So watermarking, you can add a watermark, which means you can if you're saving your photo for previewing, you can save your photo with a watermark. You can click here on edit watermark and it will open this watermark editor. You can add some text, maybe like a preview, and you put it in the photo so that when you're sending the photo to someone, which is a preview, he will see or they will see what the image will look like, But what I use Watermark for, I use it to add my logo. This is an interesting feature about Lightroom. So I selected graphic watermark and I chose my PNG logo. I click here on choose and then I go around and select my logo, and then after I choose it, I come down here on watermark effects, and you can place your logo wherever you want. You can increase the size, you can decrease the size, you can basically place it wherever you want. So you can move it upwards or sideways, This is how you can export your photos with your logo on it. I've seen many people adding their logo on their photos individually after editing each and every photo, but this is one of the features that I like about Adobe Lightroom. I only have to make sure watermark is selected and my white logo is selected, and doesn't matter if I export 3, 4, 11, 100 photos, it will export all those photos with my logo on it. So that's my process of exporting in Adobe Lightroom. And yeah, as I said, this one was really short. So thank you guys for following with this tutorial, and have a nice one. Alright, thank you guys for following through with all these steps of editing your photos in Adobe Lightroom, and thank you guys for watching all of this. I will make a playlist on my YouTube channel so that if you start on the last one or if you come later on, you can see my playlist of how you can edit your photos in Adobe Lightroom. You'll see all the 4 steps: correction, color grading, finishing, and today's step, which is exporting. So I want to say thank you guys for following, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and please like this video because that helps me so much. And if you have a question, don't forget to mention it in the comment section down below because I will get back to you. And thank you guys for today. I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.